The fireworks are for Jake.
This is where the fun begins. This is where the fun begins. This is where the fun. This is where the fun. This is where the fun begins.
Who's the big guy with the muscles?
This is where the fun begins.
Who's the big guy with the muscles?
Hello, everybody. Welcome to Toy Anxiety, live on a Tuesday night, holiday edition. A couple of people asked me today, are you guys still doing the show? It's the 4th of July.
We work holidays.
We all work holidays.
I always work Jake's birthday.
We were talking about that.
Yeah, doing a calendar release so that we all know which days of the year are Jacob's birthday.
Well, I was a little upset that America decided to have their birthday the same day as Jacob's birthday. It's very
bullshit.
disappointing. It's fucking bullshit.
It's disrespectful.
Especially
really
July
is.
4th, because, Jake, of all your birthdays, this is one of your favorite ones.
It's an important one to me because of Jaws.
Because
so.
of Jaws.
I was gonna say because everyone's lighting fireworks for you, like right now.
Well, they can stop because
Yeah,
it's annoying.
Well, just remember, there's a child right now losing a finger for you.
I hope so.
Nah,
God,
it's for their own entertainment.
Yeah.
Need to fucking cut that shit out.
Like, literally, every year there's stories, but this morning I turned on my news. What's the thing? The internet. I got on the internet on my phone. I went to the news website, and it said, like, there was so many fucking people have died this weekend from fireworks. Like, it is insane. Listen, it's like I feel bad, but also like maybe just don't do it.
Yeah.
Seems dangerous.
I mean,
Yeah,
I
it's
think it's the best. Go ahead, Abby.
I was just gonna say there's other things to do, but you continue.
No, I was just gonna say it's the best. It's the best part of the holiday is the news lines the day after.
It's like the purge.
It's the self-purge.
Except they do it to
Wow.
themselves.
Right.
Purge. Well, anyway, so we hope you guys are staying safe. You'll probably hear various booms throughout the, it sounds like Kane.
Boom! Here comes the boom.
Yeah, saliva is playing outside. Is that saliva?
It's
is
either.
that?
I think so. Yeah, I don't know.
Power Man 5000, I think.
I think it's.
Oh.
Yeah, let's look up the boom.
No, I was thinking it sounds like every 3 minutes Kane is entering.
or is
Toy
it
anxiety.
or is it POD?
It might be
Oh, it's
POD.
POD,
Is it POD?
motherfucker! Yes,
Yeah.
that
Yours
is,
is right.
Wow.
Is that what you just said?
as an original fan of POD, they were a Christian band.
They were?
Yeah, or at least
Yeah.
they were sold at like
They
Sweet
were,
Spirit
yeah.
or Christian bookstores. So
Yeah.
yeah,
They were pushing
Hey.
it though.
it was a big deal. I
Well,
was like,
Much like
Kinda cool.
POD on this wonderful July 4th, I feel so alive, and I can't wait to introduce my co-host,
Hey,
because every day is a new day. Yes.
hey, that album.
it was.
I've
Yes.
told this. I've probably told the story.
This is
before.
my favorite story.
Do
Is
it.
this your favorite story?
Yeah, because
This
this is
is-
so apropos on this holiday. Tell the story.
It's how I remember the date. I bought that album the day it came out, which was September 11th,
Oh,
2001.
right.
Oh.
2001. Yeah, like
No, I kinda
everything
remember that shit.
happened. I was in high school. Everything happened. I was like, oh, that's fucking crazy.
Yeah.
Better go to the mall after work and buy that new POD album that just came out.
Fuck yeah! Oh, talking about Satellite? Yes.
Yeah.
Jake was like, wow,
Right.
this day will live in infamy.
Yeah.
Jake-
Well, I was into
Hold
them
up.
since Brown, their first album.
Jake's at school. Everybody's crying. Jake's like, well, today will go down in history of one of the most tragic days in American history.
Off
I
to
better-
Sam and Goody.
I better get to Suncoast Video.
But we all
Buy a
cope in our own
CD.
ways.
I
Yeah.
better get over to Media Play and
Ooh.
buy that
Yeah.
POD album. Well, it's actually albums used to come out on Tuesdays.
Mhm.
So
Yeah,
there you
that
go.
was a thing.
That was a
DVDs
thing.
and DVDs. and
Oh, dude, I was
New Music Tuesday.
I was getting that Best Buy ad on Saturday, that full color ad. I'm like, let's just peruse this and see what I'll be purchasing come Tuesday. As long as there's no national tragedies, of course. If there was a national tragedy, I would skip POD Tuesday. But some people wouldn't. So anyway.
No, you need POD more when there's a tragedy. You lean into the
Hey,
things you love.
they were a good band. And speaking of a good band, I consider you guys a band. Ryan Dole, you're in a different location this week.
Yeah.
Where would you do? A road trip?
Yeah, I just drove out to the farm. Drove out to the parents' farm. It's about 15-hour drive through the mountains. And
Yeah, just driving through the mountains.
It was beautiful, and I would do it again because it really was. It was a really nice drive. Beautiful.
Did you
nice.
What did you do on that drive? You drove by yourself?
Yeah, I just drove by myself.
Would you listen?
How did
I want to
you-
know what your 15-hour road trips are like. Did you listen to podcasts or?
So no, I actually had
some musicals, or would you?
Okay, so this counts as musicals. So I had like some of the soundtracks from the Muppets.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Because those are musicals.
Yeah, for sure.
Right?
Mhm.
Because so I had some of those going. Then I had some like 60s jazz that sounds like the soundtrack from the old Spider-Man cartoon.
Okay.
So I had that rocking.
So you
for a little
pretended you were Peter Parker driving for a long
through the
time?
mountains.
You're like,
But
this
it's
is
like
what it
jazz.
would be like. Yeah.
This is what it would be like. Only way more people, because this many people didn't populate the earth in the 60s.
Right.
God damn, I really don't like people.
Mhm.
And
Is that
then,
a crowded drive? The
No,
mountains
it's
of
not.
rural Canada?
Mhm.
well, I think it would have been a busier drive on either the Friday or
Okay.
maybe early Saturday, just because that's when the long weekend starts. But because I went smack dab in the middle of that long weekend on a Sunday, I just was able to cruise right on through to the other side. Sometimes,
Cool.
and it's kind because you come out and it's like you start with like the mountains, and then you hit the Great Canadian Rockies.
Mhm.
Right? That's where it's like, oh, there's parts where I was like, the only person that would appreciate this is Jacob Walsh, because this looks like Lord of the Rings. We go from Jurassic Park, and then we kind of go into Mordor a little bit.
Mhm.
And
And
then
then
I
you get
love-
to the
I
farm
love
and you're
long-
in Ghostbusters Afterlife. This
Yeah.
is great.
Mhm.
I
Right?
love those long scenic drives like that. I love it.
Mhm.
Yeah, you would have loved it because there was like wildlife and lake beds and mountains. Yeah, I think there's a lot of times I was like, fuck, Jacob Walsh should be here.
We couldn't make it. It was his birthday.
Right.
Right.
Yeah, it was his birthday and he's
Understand that.
busy and he just couldn't get out there in time. But it was like,
Next time.
yeah, absolutely. Dude, I think we should do it. I think you should fly to Vancouver and
I'll
we'll
do that.
drive to Drumheller.
Okay.
And then we'll go check out all the shit like the dinosaurs and the Ghostbusters and
Yeah.
all
Okay.
that shit.
Let's
like
do
we
it.
should do that. And we'll bring my Muppets so that we can I'll drive and have a tournament.
We're only allowed to talk to each other through
They're in
Muppets.
Muppets.
You
yeah.
get pulled
Travel
over.
by map.
You
Hey,
get pulled over. You're like crouched in your
Yeah,
seat.
but-
the cops come to the thing.
hey, but 10 hours into the drive, we start to hate each other, and I'm like, I'm not fucking talking to you unless I can hold the Kermit.
yeah.
You can only speak together or to each other through puppet. It's
You
so
had
good
the
about
Kermit the whole
Bob.
time.
You don't want to talk to me.
Idiot here. What's wrong with you? Why are you sweating?
By the way, it literally sounds like a war zone out there. Okay, sounds
Well,
like
that's
a-
America.
Like a
Oh,
Punisher
right.
war zone.
It's
Ooh, Punisher Warzone number 3. That's a good one.
that's what it sounds like out there. Like I'm flipping through the comics of Warzone 3. Okay. By the way, Ryan, happy belated Canada Day, which is a better name than the 4th of July. It's Canada Day. It's great.
You're not
I didn't
allowed
know
to say
this.
that on the 4th of July.
Johnny Cock, that's where I went through was Edmonton.
Oh, cool.
There you
I
go.
didn't know.
There you go.
I didn't know. Sorry,
We have a
Johnny.
huge Canadian fan base. We're like the Toronto Blue Jays.
Mhm.
We
We should
are
do a
the-
tour.
We're the Toronto Raptors of podcasts.
I can tell that you guys are both saying names of birds, but
Yes.
I don't think you're talking about birds.
Birds
No,
of prey.
the Raptors, the dinosaurs, the Toronto Velociraptors.
Toronto Velociraptors. Hey, we're gonna say hi to the chat in just
No
one second.
feathers on their freaking logo. I just want to make that clear. They're accurate. They're scientifically accurate.
That's
Raptors with
offensive.
Jerseys.
Yes,
They're gonna get
yes.
and-
they're gonna get
and
canceled for
Nikes.
that, Ryan.
Everybody knows Velociraptors were 7 feet long, bright red, and dribbling a basketball.
Basketball. yeah.
Everybody knows that.
And they get tall.
Feathers help
Well, they
them
used to be able to
cling.
talk when Chronicle Collectibles was around, but they sold that. Doesn't matter.
So for a couple of weeks. Yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Should we say
Jake-
hi to Jake and Abby?
Yeah, let's say hi, Jake. How are you? What's going
I'm
on over
good.
there?
Same thing. Lots of noises, booms from around multiple areas. And that's it. Just a lot of that all day, all week, actually. So, yeah.
Very cool. Yeah,
Very cool.
It sucks actually, but we're
Yeah.
gonna get through it. We're gonna get through it together. I used to, when I was a kid, I was deathly afraid of fireworks. Apparently, it's a core trauma of mine. My parents lost me at a fireworks show when I was 2 years old, and I wandered around by myself for 10 to 15 minutes as all the booms went off. And yeah,
That sounds amazing, though.
not at 2. I was like, I don't have a family, and the world's ending.
And that's
How
when
did they
CCR
lose-
plays? Is that
How
what
did
How
they
did they
lose me?
lose you at 2? How did they
Well-
not just go back to the last place they saw you?
Yeah, this is for
Look, Dad, they got that good shit. None of that pussy skull.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Miller Lite's a hell of a drug.
So, dude, so when like fireworks
okay.
go off, does CCR play in the background?
Always.
yeah.
Always.
Mm-hmm.
Abigail,
Helicopter going by. Thank you.
do you want to talk about your core traumas? Or you just want to? Are they
Well, I
firework
don't think
related?
everyone has the time for that. Honestly.
Well, look at the time right
Wow,
now.
look at that. Yeah, exactly. One day I'll let it all out. But no, I'm doing well. Fireworks have been going off since Friday, honestly, here, like where we live. So it's loud, it's exciting, it's a little annoying, honestly. So I'm indoors, like trying to protect all the cats and make sure they're good. But yeah, I've been having a good week watching good shows. I've been watching a lot of the X-Men animated series and
Very
just kinda-
good.
yeah, enjoying life.
Good
I
show.
watched all the Savage Land episodes because I
Oh,
had
cool.
an interest after you talked about it, Jacob. And then having watched those, I was like, oh, of course, this is why Jacob likes it. There's like dinosaurs and it's like olden times.
Yeah.
And then I realized that on Fortnite, there's like a whole new land called the Wilds. And so I came in and played as Rogue, as my Rogue character in the Wilds, where I can jump on a raptor and like ride around and shoot people. And I was like, this is just
Yeah.
like X-Men. I love it.
Yeah.
Do you want to know
Yeah.
a fun fact about the Savage Land?
What?
You always crash. You're like Launchpad McQuacket into
Yeah,
the
it's
Savage
never.
Land.
It's almost like the island from Lost. It's like it's a
right.
crash.
So you
Mhm.
always
Yeah.
crash. Like it doesn't matter if you're in the Quinjet, if you're in the Blackbird, if you're just in a
Mhm.
plane flying by, boom, you crash.
Yeah. Then
It's
it's
pretty
Mr.
cool.
Sinister. Lots
That's
of fun.
Mr. Sinister. When you're done watching that series, because
Mhm.
you're in America, you have
Mhm.
X-Men Evolution on your Disney Plus as well.
That's a good show.
Oh,
And I'm gonna
cool.
highly recommend that because that one also goes for like 5 seasons,
Mhm.
and there's continuity and character development and new characters and romance.
Oh,
So-
dude, I'm there for the fucking romance. That's what. Oof. Yes.
Yep,
I love all
it's
the little love triangles
great.
that take place. It's
oh
great. Yeah.
I love the drama. It's so good.
Well, damn. It sounds like
But yeah,
everyone's having a
also,
good week.
it's nice to sit at home and watch cartoons while it's like boiling hot outside because that
Ugh.
does bring me back to
Ugh.
childhood. Yeah, well, I used to watch like the blocks of like Nicktoons in the summer, which was like just the best. It was the only way to stay cool. So I kind of like staying in and watching cartoons.
Hey, speaking
Nickelodeon
of,
keeps you cool.
Yeah.
speaking of a couple
And just
cool
sitting in front of the
things,
AC unit.
Thank you, Allison Troy, for this super chat. Happy birthday, Jacob and America.
Oh shit! Happy
Thank you.
birthday!
Shared
Hi.
birthday.
That's so cool.
We appreciate you guys being here. We're gonna say hi to the chat, but I did want to say this. We have a giveaway tonight.
What?
Yeah, this
On-
is
Wow. We're back on it, huh?
crazy. Back on it.
Wow.
Now, I do want to say this. This is a very generous
Mhm.
donation for a giveaway by one of our supporters, listeners, patrons, Skylar Davis,
Skylar.
local Georgia boy. He
Oh.
picked up an
What you
extra.
got?
It's the Casey Jones Phantom of the Opera NECA Universal Monster figure.
Ooh.
Well,
Which
hold
is-
on. I haven't even found that yet.
Yeah.
And
so,
on Jacob's birthday.
on Jacob's birthday, nonetheless.
Wow. Hey, first BC DeLorean's out there buying Christine's on my birthday, and now we're going to give away a NECA figure.
Hey, that's dangerous.
Cool.
I can't. That's insane, right?
Mm-hmm. Be
That's
careful,
fucking
BC.
disrespectful, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna drive it next time I go there.
Oh, dude,
Oh
drive
my
it straight
God.
to here. Drive
Oh,
it to
I
give
wanna-
Brandon heads up. I'm gonna drive your.
No, real quick,
Drive
before
Christine.
before we get too off of that, Skylar, thank you for the donation. We're gonna do the giveaway, but we do have to hit our like goal here on the 4th of July. We have 177 people watching right now. Jacob, how many likes do we need on tonight's video
I don't like that
to
number.
unlock it?
That seems low. 178 seems low.
What's going on? People are out
Well,
there
because-
doing
Because
Okay,
they're all
well-
out doing the fucking finale
Well, listen,
of fireworks
we're not-
right now. I can hear it.
And we're not going to make it easy. It's going to be 200.
200.
Okay, yeah.
And there's going to be another little added thing here because this is really important. Maybe not to you, but to me. I want to make sure that everybody here is also subscribed to the other YHS podcast YouTube channel where we do all of our non-toy related podcasting. We have some
Gotham City Tonight?
that too, but
Okay.
right now,
YHS on Monster Island?
yeah,
Yeah.
hold
Look
on,
it up, Ryan.
hold on. I'm talking about the links right here. You do have to like this video. We want you to be subscribed to @YHS Podcast on YouTube. We have weekly episodes going up. We've got Ghostbusters Radio Live. We got some amazing, amazing content in the pipeline, dare I say.
Yeah.
And we want to make sure
Yeah.
you guys are subscribed to that. So subscribe to that channel, hit that like button. We're going to hit 200 likes. We're going to do that giveaway. It's going to be awesome. I've just put the link in the chat there. And if you're new to the channel, welcome. If you're a longtime listener, welcome. Let's go ahead and say hi to everybody. Does that sound okay?
Yeah, I just wanted to mention that I love all the conversations going on about what your favorite Nicktoons were
Okay.
during the summer to watch. And I have to say, for me, top 5 would probably be number 1's Rocco's Modern Life. If that was
Nice.
on, I was happy as a clam. Rugrats, Doug, All Real Monsters, and God, I wonder if
I was more of a live action.
Yeah, I
person.
liked
I was
Cat
a
Dog,
sitcom
too.
guy. In fact, TGIF, I was talking to Jake today. I want to go to 90s Con in Florida in September. You've got the whole cast of Boy Meets World, Full House, Family Matters. I mean, Topanga.
Wait, like Stephanie Tanner is going to be there?
Yes, Jodie
Yeah,
Sweetin's going to be
because
there.
you know what? She's like a smoke show now. Like, dude.
Yeah.
I think I have a chance with Stephanie Tanner. I'm not
I
gonna
think
lie.
you too.
Yeah,
I
no,
think
I've
I
seen her on
do.
Steve-O's like podcast. She seems very cool.
Yeah.
Dude, listen to Abby's just watching Steve-O and X-Men behind my back. What's
No,
going
the
on?
Steve-O took place as per you, via you, actually. Because you
Steve-O,
were
man,
one
he's
the
like,
one
yeah,
watching.
you know, I used to watch Full House, actually. Steve-O. Anyways, hey, let's go ahead and say hi to the chat. Jodie Sweetin will be at 90s Con. I'm going to say hi to her for you, Ryan, if you can't make it.
Well,
okay,
let's get her on the show.
let's do it. Cone Killer Confusor, hello. Odin is here. Slave to Leia is talking about Are You Afraid of the Dark? Great show, great show.
Agreed. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. That show's amazing.
Hey, guess what? They need more scary shows for kids. I'm worried about this Haunted Mansion movie coming out. It doesn't look scary
This is a
enough.
this is a
Doesn't look
talk
very
for the
scary.
other YHS.
This is some
other
this is
YHS.
for the other YHS.
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
But I stick
Make a
to
note.
it. Kids,
Calm down, Craig.
kids.
But
need
with that
scary
said,
shows.
go buy some toys from Phantasm Toys. They're scary and perfect for your kids. Okay.
Paige
There
Toy
he
Samples
is
here.
with
Stephen
the
Lawrence is
cell.
here. Stanley's Toy Channel. McFly Toys. Nolan. Dave's Dimension. Toy Art. Mike Davis. James Vinipole. Stanley's Toy Channel. Let's see. Nick Wesley is here. Stormfire Blizzard. BC DeLorean and other movie cars, including Christine, which we talked about earlier. Derek is here. Jason Grahoski. Peak Obi-Wan. Another punk chef. Skyler, the guy, the man, the myth, the legend, who's waiting
There he is.
patiently to unlock this this giveaway. So we appreciate that, Scott. Nick is here. Rick Jones is here. Andy Silva and Smetty, a couple more. Boogeyman hanging out. And our last person that we're going to call out by name is Jason Smith. And then T Molly 86 and so on and so on. We appreciate you guys
And then
being
AJ
here.
Quick.
And AJ Quick's apparently here somewhere. There he is.
AJ Quicks?
Okay, so this is fun. I'm glad you guys are here. One of the topics I did want to talk to tonight is I feel like we're in this time period in toys where there's all these crowdfunding projects about to be happening at the same time. We know that can be really great and also could be really disappointing. We'll do some updates on the Jurassic Park crowdfund. We'll talk about the upcoming Star Wars Haslab.
Is there an update? Would it get 6 more followers?
An update. I can't get Jurassic Park back online without Dennis Nedrick.
Yeah. Oh.
If we just had Wayne Knight, I think we could save that thing. So we'll talk about some of the competing crowdfunding and kind of get everybody's perspective on where they are with that kind of stuff, and we'll chime in with the chat as well.
Okay.
But let's talk about weekly pickups. Who has some this week?
I did, but I didn't bring them with me. But I
Okay.
did but everyone has seen them. Everyone's posting about them. But I just wanted to let you know I'll join the club.
Okay.
I also got the 4 turtles from Mutant Mayhem.
Okay. And what's your
Uh,
opinion on the Mutant Mayhem Ninja Turtles?
I think they're amazing. I think those are great toys. The fact it even comes with the little turtles before they're pre-mutated turtles, I think that's amazing. I like that they come with mutagen canisters on their little weapons rack.
Yep.
I don't know, just everything about it for what you get, like the articulation, because sometimes we can be joint queens, and I think for everything that like for this
Always.
like just their price and their value is very, very pleasant to see, because even though you got like superpowers that is $9.99, they have like one accessory, and sometimes that one accessory is just a soft goods cape, and then you've got Motu Origins, which are about what for you got $12.99,
$13-14, something like that.
right? So those will come with accessories as well, but it'll usually just be like one sword, one blaster, that kind of thing. Again, very good price and a very good toy. But these ones are about this, they're also like what, $12.99?
I think they're $10 here.
$10.
Yeah.
That makes
Which is
sense.
awesome.
Yeah. And that's for everything you get with them and how good they look and how well they're painted. Like the Donatello alone with his fanny pack, his glasses, his headphones.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Like these toys. I know there was someone who left a comment on our last video of F the turtles, we don't like them, blah. I was like, dude, it's time to grow up and get mutant, because now is the time. We're gonna get X-Men coming out soon. Mutants.
Yeah.
Turtles are coming out now.
Mutants. Yep.
All right. This is the year of the mutant, even though we're halfway through. But what I'm saying is it's a summer. It's a hot mutant summer. This is what we're getting. And I think these toys are absolutely amazing. And what a wonderful treat for turtle collectors these toys are.
Yeah, I actually couldn't remember who got what, but I already opened them. I did get Bebop and Rocksteady and Superfly and Splinter. They're great. I love them. There's nothing better. We talked about it a lot last week. So if you want some full Turtles chat, last week's episode was really fun.
Mm-hmm.
Ice Cube is Superfly, correct?
Yeah.
Is he doing anything for the soundtrack? Do we know?
Oh, probably.
I hope so.
That would be awesome.
So. I hope he goes like old school 90s. I hope it's vulgar.
He's got a song called "Fuck the Foot Clan."
Yeah. Fuck the foot.
No, he's against he's gonna have fuck the Ninja Turtles.
Yeah.
Fuck the Ninja Turtles coming straight from the underground. Okay, I'm gonna stop. But
Weird.
they do live underground.
Before we hit a
They
time
do
stamp.
live underground.
Yes.
That is part of their whole thing.
Yes, that is the sewers. That is their domain.
Okay, Ryan. My one complaint is I really want that April figure, but I'm not willing to buy that six-pack
big ass
to get it. But I want it.
Yeah, I'm with you on that. Because I do want that April as well.
Yeah.
I think she looks great. The Splinter looks great. I haven't picked him up yet, but I think like I said, everyone looks so good. I forgot to bring them up here because they're all down in the basement. I should have brought them up. I found more cool toys at my parents' place.
That's great.
Well, I should say my mom did. She's like, I found 2 more bins of your shit. And I was like, what?
Oh.
There was like monsters in my pocket in there. Cookie Monster toy.
Damn, that's almost as good as getting lost at a fireworks show.
It's almost as good at getting at 2 years old, no less. Right? So I'll bring them. I'll show them next week. I'll show off some monsters in my pocket for those who like small monster toys.
Sweet.
Cool.
Very cool. Thanks, Ryan's mom, for finding those.
Mm-hmm.
We have another super chat. Thank you, Matt Bush. Prepaying for Craig's eventual cat lair raffle. No. Even I have stand. I mean, if Super7 wants to send me a cat's lair, I'll gladly sleep in it.
Yeah.
Then we have another super chat from McFly Toys. I saw the Back to the Future Broadway show on Saturday.
Needless.
Well, he says
Not needles.
Needles to say, I don't know if that was a mistake or not, but it's either a typo or one of the greatest, references of all time. I'm all in on the Tommy DeLorean. I'm already $5 in.
Nice.
Yeah. Thanks for the super
will
chat.
never find out. Yeah, thank you for that. We're going to talk about that DeLorean here in a bit. Jacob, do you have any pickups?
No.
Oh,
all right.
Okay. That's cool.
Abigail.
No, lonely week over here.
Whoa.
I've got a
Yeah.
couple. I've got a few.
Everybody hurts.
Yes. Play the violin.
Sometimes.
Okay. Well, I got
All
a
right,
couple
do it,
things.
Craig. Save the show.
Save the show. Somebody has to.
Somebody's got to buy something.
And then okay, so one of the tenets I had this year is when I've been refocusing some of my collecting into things that I actually really, really care about. I'm really trying hard not to just buy to buy, especially going into Comic-Con. You get caught up with all these exclusives. So one of my focuses this year is obviously vintage Star Wars, Turtles, Ghostbusters, and also reclaiming my deep passion for Batman. We've all been reinvesting in our Batman love this year. Here and there. So I got the final two I needed in the multiverse Dark Knight series, at least for now until more come out. I know there's some gold label ones coming out. I have the Scarecrow, Cillian Murphy.
Yep, very nice.
Yeah. Yep. And then I also got, I believe in Harvey Dent. We got our Two-Face figure here.
Rachel!
You believe in Harvey Dent.
I do believe in Harvey Dent. And I now can complete my Build-A-Bane, which will be very exciting because it's 2023 and I'm building a Bane. Of course.
Why not?
Time to build your Bane, Batman.
These are really great. I pick and choose what I want from McFarlane Multiverse. Okay, then because I am getting a lot of the movie figures, I thought what I was ordering was the 7-inch Robert Pattinson Batman figure. On sale on Amazon, but
Somebody didn't pay attention.
Somebody didn't. This is actually like the 12-inch statue. But you know what? It looks pretty good. I'll put it on a shelf and I'll be like,
Pattinson.
I'll be like, oh, Pattinson. Yeah, I'll just say Pattinson. I'll just say Pattinson.
Cool.
I don't know. It was on sale for like $18 or something. So it's like whatever. These are normally $40. It's fine, but not what I meant to buy, but still counts.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, guys, keep this ready. Keep this moment ready, because this is going to be a prize in about 3 weeks.
No.
Oh yeah, snapshot. You'll see it
It's
soon.
way too big.
Yep.
You too might own this for free.
It'll cost too much to ship. Okay, and then I did not pre-order any of the new wave of McFarlane Superpowers figures, but I saw them pop up on the McFarlane website, and I ordered them, and they shipped them like the next day. And apparently,
mine all got pushed, and my Batmobile got canceled.
Yeah,
so
I
don't know. I got the sad comment music ready because I'm nope, not gonna do it. Okay, go ahead, show them off, you piece of shit.
I got Green and Orange Man.
I hate you so much.
Oh yeah, that guy.
I got Aquaman, Jason Momoa.
Yeah, very nice. Cool.
Actually,
Cool.
This looks so much like Triple H. It's so funny. Like 1996 Triple H.
Yeah. Like the pedigree.
Yep, like the pedigree.
Yep.
That's his move.
That's his move.
Good job.
I got one.
And then I got the Wonder Woman with the blue cape and the.
What, she got a fucking. What? They just give her Batman's cape?
They gave her Batman's cape. She's got
It's got stars on it.
It's got the stars. Got your classic. This is what you want. This is like a like more of a Linda Carter uniform.
Right.
Wonder Woman.
Right.
And then I got Batman, which is maybe my favorite new superpowers figure they've put out so far. I did not get Robin.
You didn't get Robin.
I did not get Robin. Robin was sold out. So, Jake, the other one is way different looking. It's more of a modern Batman.
The actual sculpt is different.
Yeah, completely different.
Okay, cool.
This is closer to the original superpowers Batman from the 80s. Am I right?
Gotcha.
Ryan,
You are correct. Yeah.
That's correct. Okay. Yeah. So this is a
So
really cool
annoyed
figure.
right now. Just
I don't have the Batmobile, I do have the Invisible Jet. Hold on.
son of a bitch.
Just
Yeah.
Oh,
do you guys like it? I don't have the
Wow.
Invisible Jet.
Uh,
That was just some
trying to figure out what you were doing
That's
there.
some toy humor, guys. Okay. Anyways, by the way, there's people in the chat saying I need a comb. I don't know.
I
I'm
think
sorry.
you look good.
Sorry, this
Yeah,
free
you look-
entertainment isn't good enough for you. That I need to,
no, you look
go get a
good.
comb.
No, I'll let you know when you need to brush your hair, Craig.
Thank you, Ryan. You're the only
Yeah.
one. I'm super excited about the superpowers figures. Ryan, I feel bad that you don't have them yet, but I know you will eventually.
God, I better, or there's gonna be some serious hell to pay. That's a threat. That's a threat, McFarlane. I'm looking at you.
Threat
Todd.
McFarlane.
Todd, I know you're watching. Fuck me
So yeah,
over.
those are great. But I think they are. I guess they're a little. They haven't showed up at stores yet, so I guess I don't know. Fuck, go find them. They're all for
go get them.
Go get them, I guess. Thank you. I needed that.
Yeah.
I needed it. It was a good job.
Yeah.
I'm gonna bring back my stand up.
Everyone's picking on Craig.
Yeah, what the fuck? Yeah, you know why?
The door is shut behind him because our cat Gizmo is in there
Yeah,
watching
like,
Father of the Bride.
Dude, this is what happens.
Like he does every 4th of July.
This is what's called a parasocial relationship. Also, these people are like, boy, the door's closed behind Craig. What the fuck's going on over there at the Goldberg household? I'm just kidding. No, it's all good. But yeah, the cat is in there. I don't have any more pickups though.
Traumatized, yeah.
What?
I was just saying we're trying to keep the cat from being traumatized by all the fireworks. Yeah.
All right.
I don't need more pickups. How many likes are we at? Have we unlocked this giveaway?
No, we're just around 100.
How many do we need?
200.
200.
200 likes. Come on.
Let's
folks.
do it.
We're at 97. We're at 97.
Show that prize
There's
again,
no way to
Craig.
go. But
Hold on,
we do have 218 watching, so there's no excuse.
99.
I don't have. So
101.
Skylar has the prize. It is the Casey Jones mint inbox
Oh, yeah.
NECA Phantom of the Opera figure. So we appreciate that. Okay, so let's get into a little bit of news here.
What do you mean we're actually going to get into our topic only 30 minutes in? What are people going to complain about?
Oh, I had to wait an hour. Way to take an hour and a half to finally talk about your topic.
Hey, I want to plug something. I love it. We're so funny. I think we're very funny. Jacob, you had your unboxing finally. Your TMNT 3 unboxing. It's on the channel.
Oh, it is. Yeah.
It's on the channel.
Very cool. I'm excited about that.
Yeah. So if you guys
fun.
want to get a first look at the new NECA TMNT 3 Samurai figures, check
And
out
Jacob's
that.
doing his best YouTube voice I've ever heard.
He did. It was really good.
It was
Yeah.
hard to do that. I had to
I woke up to that.
I had to do like a
Hey!
Hulk Hogan, and get ready for it.
Yeah.
To hype yourself up. It was like those videos of on the Shining set before they set action. Like Jack Nicholson just like.
I took an axe to this whole toy wall over here.
So funny. So okay, let's get into a little bit of news here, and then we'll talk about some crowdfunding. So being a holiday week and being just before Comic-Con, it's pretty slow right now. I think that's a kind of a
It gets
given.
really fast, then slow, and then fast again.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Alternating fast and slow.
there's alternating speeds. I don't really know what else to say other than that. But let's talk about this Jurassic World gate. Whoo boy, Jake, I know you're not collecting this line really, but you're our guy. What's going on with this thing?
It's not looking great. It was going really slow. I think it was like 600 for the first almost 2 days, and they ended up. I can't remember what the original number was. There was a lot of complaining that it wasn't open to any international sales, and that I think it originally wasn't going to be until it hit 5,000. Like until it was funded, it wasn't going to open. But I guess they were looking at the complaints and then also looking at how the bar wasn't moving at all, and they went ahead and opened it up to international. And the fact that they went ahead and opened it up, we're a week in, it's got 1,000 backers. This thing's not making it.
Do you know what it needs? Do you know what this set needs, Craig? Sorry to interrupt you.
No, well, I could tell you, but what do you think?
I think they need to take out that T-Rex completely, do a new sculpt of it, and do it in the Flintstones style. The Hanna-Barbera Flintstone style T-Rex.
Oh, cool.
With the Jurassic Park cape.
Hey, don't think that Ryan's about to actually give a real opinion on something. I'm like for the first 20 seconds, I'm like, oh, cool. Ryan's got a good idea.
Got an idea.
Okay.
So here was my first thought.
Righteous Flintstones.
The Righteous Flintstones. By the way, Brian Brink is killing it with the charts.
Brian
Super 7.
Brinkstone. We're going all Flintstones from here.
Brian Brick.
Brian
Brick.
Brick.
Brick Rock.
So here's the thing: the fact that they opened it up worldwide, which means there's 8 billion possible buyers for this thing, and we're still at 1,200. It's not looking good. But I did have a real thought today. I think I know the issue, and I think it's the most painfully fucking obvious thing ever. The people who collect Jurassic Park toys primarily want dinosaurs. And
There will
there's
be,
not
dinosaurs in this line.
right. Yeah. I mean, you've got a bull Rex in here, but it is a repaint of an existing Rex.
Hey, there's some new sculpted parts.
I know, but
Give it some cred.
don't you think if this set had an exclusive, never before released dinosaur,
Yeah, the goat.
it would have a much more it would have a much more realistic chance of being backed, because there would be a dinosaur that you could only get in this set. Like, isn't that part of what a crowdfund should be? Is something that this is your, I think about the Barge or the Razor Crest
Once in a lifetime.
or Galactus. Like, this is it.
Have they ever done a new Stegosaurus?
Yes, that's what they're hoping the gates are, though. Like, that's they're hoping the gates are the draw here. And I want those. Like, I would love to have those gates. It's just presented in such a weird, like, and it's not even the fact that it's a crowdfund. It's the fact that almost everything in this picture are the extras. Like, it's just the gates in the car for $250, and I'm not even sure it's gonna make that. It's just weird.
Right. Well, that's
set
the
of
other
things.
thing. So that's the other thing, though, because you're only gonna get the gates in the car. Like, it's definite. It probably won't hit 5,000. It's definitely not hitting 8 or 10,000.
Right.
And
I think the Bull Rex is cool. Like, I've seen a lot of people complain that, like, oh, it's Jurassic Park. Why are they selling a Lost World thing with it? Because the Hammond Collection Rex is already out. I think it's got a new head sculpt. It's got new feet. I think the Bull Rex is cool. But I still don't think it's enough.
Fuck.
Yeah, there's just something unfinished about getting the gates. Like, I know that it's an iconic piece. It's something that everyone remembers from the movie, but it doesn't feel complete.
Here's the problem.
Feel like a
and I agree. Everybody wanted the visitor center. Everybody got their heart set on. Oh, it could be the visitor center. It could be the command center. And it's like, oh, it's the gate. It's $250. It's a bunch of repaints. Like, it was deflating immediately. But we talked about it a lot last week. We don't have to go much further, but we thank you, Brian Brink, for the updates on that. So keeping in line, so one of our main discussion topics I wanted to talk tonight about was the fact that we have the G.I. Joe copter, the Dragonfly is already funded. It's on its way to hit another tier. It's ongoing. You've got Hasbro about to announce a Star Wars Haslab at Comic-Con. They've teased. The Marvel team is teased.
Ewok Village. Confirmed, everyone.
The Marvel team is teased in Ewok Village, because we know that we're not getting one from the Star Wars team. So Ryan Ting and Dan Young are going to bring us an Ewok Village, hopefully. No,
Marvel Legends Ewok Village. I think I'd be down.
Mm-hmm.
We've got more. Let's just do this one at a time. Let's talk about Star Wars real quick. Let's try to have a. I just lost the fucking thing. Here it is. Okay, so. Boom. This is what they teased. Okay.
First off, that's translated wrong.
Okay. Let me ask you. Let's be serious for 1 second. Is it actually translated wrong, or are you just? You're
ruining my night.
You doing a goof?
You're ruining my night. I was having such a good weekend.
Yeah.
So it's right then.
So it's right.
Correct.
No, I don't think it is still. Because here's the thing.
Yeah, so instead of laser cannon turrets, it says laser cannon turtles. This is another Ninja Turtle.
Yeah, this is another Ninja Turtle.
Ah.
The middle one is cute and cuddly. The other one is tree suspension bridge.
Uh-huh.
And the other one is wooden hut baby Ewok. That's on the top. right? And the other one just says Ewok Village confirmed. That's what the top says when you look at it. Ewok Village confirmed.
Ryan's he's worked himself
cracked
into
the
such
code.
a shoot here.
Oh, I'm so mad at these people that are like, oh, it says ship diagnostics complete. I'm like, listen, you clearly don't. Someone translated it once, and everyone's like, well, I'm just going to believe it. This is fake news.
Hey, you know what? It might be, because I don't.
It might be.
I don't
bet
know.
it is.
Like, I have no idea.
We're all clowns in this toy show.
Yeah.
But here's the thing. Everyone's saying this is a ghost because let's go through what these people say are what it says, right? So the ship diagnostics complete. Yeah, I don't believe that's what it says. Laser cannon turrets. That's a Death Star. All right. Ready forward cannons. That's a Death Star. Ready rear cannons. Ready. Right? Death Star. Rear cannons. Not a ghost. Ghost does not have rear cannons. So for anyone who's sitting there going, oh, it's definitely a ghost. It's a ghost. Doesn't have rear cannons.
Are they doing that like Matt Stone voice?
Yes.
It's definitely ghost.
It's a ghost, you guys. Hey guys, take a look on here online. It's a ghost.
Oh, the stars are bright. The Death Star is here now. Wait, but here's the thing. Like, I want to kind of have a serious conversation. Can we please be fucking serious for 1 fucking second? Please.
Okay.
It's definitely...
Please. Please, yeah.
The Star Wars Haslab is... And I know this is going to kill the kayfabe. It's definitely not going to be an Ewok village. It's never been an Ewok village. It was never going to be an Ewok village. We
Hang on. Just going to ignore Craig here for... Guys, listen. It's an Ewok village. I swear to fucking God. It is.
Okay, so it's definitely not. But is there a chance it's a Death Star and not the Ghost?
Yeah, I think so. I think there's room for argument.
I hope
on that.
so.
Yeah.
I hope so.
Okay.
I'd be into that. Yeah.
I just don't care about. I just don't. I haven't really watched much Rebels. I don't care about a Ghost. And I also wonder, like, I know a lot of people really love Rebels, and I know from what I've seen and from what I've heard, it is great. But it feels like one of those things that, you know, even though it's got a big following and it's not completely loved by all. You know what I mean? Like, I don't even know how to put this. Like, it's not one of the main level star. It's not a Millennium Falcon. It's not a Death Star. So it feels like it might have less appeal to a bigger fan base, which makes me nervous about it funding. Especially also, like, I watched. I don't know if you guys watched Geek Dad's Sunday episode where they were talking about this thing, and they were talking about the prices, and John said, based on some other toys that have come out, he thinks if it's a Ghost, it's going to be like $650. Can you imagine? Like, if this comes out, it's a ship that maybe isn't universally, a wanted thing for all Star Wars fans, and it's $600.
Well, someone in the chat brings up a very important point as well. A few people did. They have not made any of the Rebels crew for the Vintage Collection.
Right.
So they got to get their shit together for that then too, which they still haven't done for the Razor Crest after like 5 years.
I agree with everything. Listen, I do think it's the Ghost, but I don't think it's. I think they need, after 2 failed Star Wars Haslabs, they need this to be successful.
You would think that they would be like, okay, what Star Wars thing can we make at this level and size that is going to be a universal, all Star Wars fans will want?
Brand
not
recognition.
Not something that I don't want to say that Rebels is too niche or whatever, because I know it's very popular, but I love Star Wars and I don't give a fuck about the Ghost. You know what I mean? Like,
right.
If it is the Death Star, that's a different.
And if it's going to be in Ahsoka, and this is a month before, if they start this would be just like the Rancor, where they did a fucking Haslab for a Rancor that failed like the day before the Rancor showed up on the TV again.
Yeah, their timing is not great.
It's time for the Rancor to be back on the motherfucking TV.
Yeah, yeah. We need to see. That's great. We need to see the ghost in action before that be. If that's what it is, it needs to be much more like present in our minds.
I don't think it's a. I get it. And Ryan, I want to defer to you on this because you're the longest time Star Wars.
I'm the biggest Star. I'm like the. Dan, like,
you have the longest.
You know how
Star
Dan
Wars.
Aykroyd talks about like Pete Mosen as like the greatest Ghostbusters fan?
That's
how George Lucas and Dave Filoni talk about me.
Yep.
I would not say that. I would back up.
So
I would rewind that comparison and cut it out of the show.
So what I'm saying is, we know our Star Wars, the Star Wars fan base loves their ships. They want ships. They want vehicles.
We want play sets.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think a $400 or $500 Ghost is a home run for Hasbro. I think it might struggle
like
more than they're expecting.
Like, let's say hypothetically it is a ghost, even though we know it's an Ewok village.
Right.
All right. So let's say
we'll take your word on that.
Okay. We're going to sprinkle some what if dust on this. What if it is the ghost? I would want it because to me that is a very cool ship, and I do love that show.
Mm-hmm.
But I think Jake is also right. Like, not as many people watch animation because the North American audience is not cultured to see animation as a storytelling device.
That's
and they
true.
see it as a babysitter for children.
Yeah.
Right. So they won't give it a chance. Right. And
what did he say? What did he do? I missed it.
Nothing. No, you're gonna have to rewind it and watch later. And yeah, I am with Jake on this. I think if they announce the Haslab and kick it off during San Diego when Ahsoka doesn't start for another month, if that ship is even in there, which we all should assume that it is just from the trailers, then I think they should just wait. Just hold your horses, wait to make sure it's there. And I think how awesome would it be if they launched that Haslab on the Thursday after that episode drops? Like if they just did some synergy shit with Lucasfilm, get their shit together, work together, because when Star Wars makes money, everyone makes money except for us who are losing money because we're paying for it. But you know what I mean?
We're happy to pay for it.
We're happy to pay for it.
Yeah. And also maybe, like you said about how they haven't done any of the Rebels figures, maybe that's all of the stretch goals. Maybe that's something they're betting on is like, hey, if all of the stretch goals are the Rebels, and that's how you get them is to get everything.
Now
some people would be like, "Oh, okay."
Jake, when you just said that,
like, did you just fund it?
I didn't fund it.
You backed it.
I felt like
I backed right into it.
I got like a tinge of like, oh, okay. I didn't know we were.
I didn't know we could get all of. Well, if that's the only way you can get all of it, is a win.
That means they won't do it.
Yeah, that means they won't do it. So I want to get to the chat. There were some really good comments. There's a lot of people watching now. Thank you guys for being here. First of all, because I've been thinking about box office lately, why Flash is struggling, why Indiana Jones is struggling, and I think I've come to the conclusion it's because people's attention spans are so short that by the time these movies come out and they go through the whole marketing push, people have stopped caring.
There was no marketing push though. There hasn't been since the writer's strike. There's been
what I'm saying is that if they announce a Haslab at Comic-Con, but it doesn't start until Ahsoka comes out, it's going to lose its
steam.
It's going to lose steam. So I wish, but that's
I don't know. I want to disagree with that. I can see where you're coming from. But there's a part of me that's like, nah, man. I think if the episode's awesome and that show is awesome, and they just
will get into it.
But it's got to be up to Hasbro too, right? Like, think about the last few Haslab that Hasbro's done. They announce it, crickets. We don't hear from them until all of a sudden they're pressing the panic button. You know what I mean?
Haslab crickets coming out.
Yeah, right.
You know what?
That's going to be the next starting lineup wave.
The next Star Wars Haslab, it's just going to be like they're going to repaint the Reva lightsaber to look like some sort of ship. They're like, look at this new ship. It's from Ahsoka. It looks like a double-sided lightsaber. It's pretty cool, right?
Does it spin?
No spinning. Hey,
No
I want to
spinning.
get to the there's some good comments.
Yeah, we want the best from Star Wars, and we want to spend money
We
and
do.
be happy when we get the things that they are offering.
So
So,
Alice
yeah,
love
Troy-
giving
conundrum.
money.
Allison
Yeah.
Troy, supporter of the channel. Thank you, Allison. Hard truth. There are a bunch of OG Star Wars fans who are going to die within the next 10 to 15 years because we old.
Oh,
They need to give us OT content to get those OG dollars. Yeah,
That's the truth.
that's a good thing. We want a Death Star because we're going to be dead in 20 years and we need it.
Yeah.
Don't you dare
I-
release that after I die.
you know what? That's a fair point. Like,
Yeah.
where's my Carson Teva with, with the X-wing? Like, where's that pack?
Mhm,
Yeah.
mhm.
Right. Well, again, where's the Rebels?
Pelimoto, yeah.
I like
Better
how
finish
Allison's,
the Bad Batch.
Allison's talking about original trilogy
Right,
content.
OG. And
Yeah,
And Ryan's
Ryan-
like, where's my
not your
Carson
fantasy
Teva?
cast.
Ryan says the newest character he can think of.
Yeah. And I
So
heard his
what?
neighbor's here.
See,
What's his name? Hi, neighbor.
Tommy.
Tommy.
Hey, neighbor.
Hey, Tommy.
He's probably already
Um,
stopped watching. He's like, fuck these nerds.
Secret Galaxy. Come on.
Oh, hey.
Now, we got to talk about Secret Galaxy.
Yeah.
Big fan of Rebels. Some of my favorite Star Wars characters. Hope it
Mhm.
is the Ghost, but if it's $600, I'm definitely out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, right. That's a
Pricing.
big price
A
bill.
lot
too.
for anything, no matter
Again,
what.
have people ever called it right? Like when it comes to Haslab prices? Like we've heard rumors before.
I think
I'm sure
people-
someone has.
Someone has.
Mhm.
Some
Yeah,
out
but by
there.
accident. But I mean, like, when you think about the overall majority when rumors come out, like, I'm sure someone has at least called it once
Yeah.
by accident. Because it's just like Price is Right at this point.
Mm-hmm.
But you would think because people were already saying the last couple Haslabs were too expensive, including ones from Marvel Legends, why would they go for something even at a higher price point? Like, that just sounds, unless you need 50 to fund it.
The Barge struggled to fund, and it was over $500. Razor
Right.
Crest was what, $350, and it funded immediately.
Yeah, correct.
I still think they're just trying to figure out. They don't have the. There's no.
They don't know what the
guarantees.
must-have is. Yeah, it
There's
seems.
no guarantees.
Mhm.
Anyways, well, this is great discussion. There's a couple other crowdfunding projects I wanted to talk about, but real quick, how many likes are we at? Did we hit 200 yet?
We did not.
127.
Guys, we're
Ooh.
trying to give you a free toy here. Go ahead and hit that
Yeah.
like button.
Do you mind? Just hit the like button.
There's 260 watching. So
Yeah.
Hey,
shouldn't be
listen.
a- shouldn't be
You're
a
leaving toys on the
problem.
table.
And if it's not an Ewok village, this is your fault. You know, if you don't hit the like button, we don't have as much influence over the Hasbro teams.
Yeah.
That's true.
Craig, can I announce it? Can I announce that I'm going to do an episode of Toy Anxiety on the Friday of Comic-Con after the panel? Depends on my work schedule, but I'd love to do it live during their panel. If I can't, I'm going to do one after as a reaction.
Yeah.
And we're going to
Well, hey.
celebrate like it's Endor after the Death Star blows up.
Do it during the panel. We will call in, live stream the panel on the show, and you will commentate to what's actually happening.
Oh, dude, we'll put on the audio so it'll be like an interruption. So Ryan from Canada can be screaming at Patrick and the team. Who the fuck's my Ewok village? You promised me.
Yes.
I confirmed this. You made me a clown.
Dude, we should make signs.
You ruined my life, Patrick.
You made me look like a real loser out there, man.
My mother's watching, and now she hates me.
My mother is in the other room sewing me a Wicket costume right now. Okay, anyways. Let's
My beard has gone completely low gray over this.
Oh, wow.
I got nothing.
Me either.
Okay,
Dulax.
there you go. That was good.
What
There you
Dulax?
go. What'd you say? Okay, so there's a couple other crowdfunding projects I wanted to talk about because these are also fun and exciting things that are happening in the world of toys right now. And this is one that I think is a little bit under the radar, but I think it's super important to mention because I'm excited about it, which is the Tomy Back to the Future 1/10 scale DeLorean that is going to be scaled to NECA Back to the Future figures. Now, this is going to be $300. It launches on Kickstarter in a couple weeks. And I don't know. I have all of the NECA Back to the Future figures. Doesn't seem like Jacob, do you think NECA's going to make a DeLorean?
Oh, I
Doesn't
think they're
se-
done.
it doesn't seem
I
like
think they
it.
might be done. Yeah.
So this might be the only way to get a DeLorean scaled for those figures. And I guess they crowdfunded what was it? An enterprise last year that did really well. And it's going to be shipping this fall. Tomy is a reputable company. They've been around for like over 100 years. And this thing is ultra detailed. It is officially licensed. It's die cast with electronics. Look, it really rolls.
It really rolls.
It really rolls. Opening side doors. You got the DeLorean logo there on the front. You got all the interior. I mean, I think that thing looks really good.
It's beautiful.
I'm buying this thing.
Yeah, looks good.
Maybe we can have them on the show at some point to talk about it. But do you guys foresee this, Ryan? Do you think this is something that'll fund?
I think so, because I already see people in the chat, including our good friend BC DeLorean.
Yes.
They're already putting their $5 in to commit.
Yeah,
like,
if you put $5 down now, you get it's like $400, but you get $100 off if you early commit. So you get it for $299.
Oh wow,
if you put $5 down.
That's a
awesome.
deal.
Holy
That's
shit.
pretty sweet. So I think I do think this is going to fund. There's something deep within my loins of a toy collector that feel that this is going to fund.
I think so too. And just the fact that it's die cast and not plastic and it's ultra detailed. And this isn't just for like action figure collectors. Like if you want like a nice scaled, good sized DeLorean, like this is going to appeal to a lot of people. So, and I
Plus
see a
the
lot of
NECA figures are great. And I think this would really cap it off.
Yeah.
This is funny. This is funny. The problem is, you're right. They did not make one female Back to the Future figure, and it's not because Todd McFarlane is consulting with NECA. It's because I think there's two reasons. I don't think that line did that well, and I think Leah Thompson's the only female in the. She plays every character.
Yeah. I was gonna say you have a not so rich pool to pull from, to draw from for those characters.
You've got Tom Wilson figures, you've got Michael J. Fox figures, and you've got Christopher Lloyd. We all want a Crispin Glover. It's never going to happen. Jake, is this something you would get, or is this a pass for you?
Maybe. It's one of those things that I've gone back and forth on. I would really love to have it, but it's a space issue. It's pricey, but not. I think it's pricey, but it's not pricey for what it is. You know what I mean? It's $300 is that's a lot of money. It's $300, but I don't know. I'm just not sure. I'll probably not buy it and then be very annoyed that I didn't buy it.
Right. Which would be good for like your overall brand.
Yeah.
That'll be good.
It'll be great for my mental health. Yeah.
That's expensive, and you're not going to get it for a year and a half or 2 years. So I understand, the hesitation, but it's something I'm planning on getting. So very excited.
Well, I would be annoyed if you didn't get it.
I'm definitely
gonna yeah.
So yeah, and then let's talk about this. We are gonna have Kyle from Super7 join us. I thought it was this week. It's next week. So they have been teasing this Thundercats Cat's Lair playset. I am not a collector I'm not a Thundercats guy. I don't have the figures. I actually do. I actually do have a Lion Thundercats figure. So I'm
not a Thundercats guy. I don't. Well, I do.
Well, you're an ex-Thundercats guy. You knew them.
There was.
I just want you to realize how insane that thing you just said was.
I'm not a Thundercats guy. It's selling Donald Trump.
I do have a Lino.
Guy. I don't have the figures. I actually do have Lido.
You're Lion-O.
I'm a Lioner. Ryan, Thundercats, yes. Cat's Lair. How much is this thing going to cost?
I don't even want to. I don't even know. How much was the Snake Mountain? You bought it twice.
Once. I used to have the Super7 Snake. I think it was $600.
Okay, then I'm going to assume it's going to be around that because they're not afraid to do these giant things.
Right.
It might be more. I honestly don't know. Even though they're showing the figures inside of this thing, I still cannot. My brain cannot comprehend the size of it because when I was a kid, and when I had Thundercats as a kid, I had the minifigs. So in my head, for some reason, I'm looking at this and I'm still picturing minifigures, and a cat's lair this big. So my brain can't comprehend the size of this thing. So I don't know what to expect.
I don't know.
I think Thundercats are cool though.
Yeah.
Like,
I love play sets. The fact that I like this, I hope they have this on display at Comic-Con because I just want to see it.
Yeah.
You know,
Craig, I bet
that seems like a good place to put it.
Yeah.
This looks like even Craig, even though you say you don't collect Thundercats,
yeah,
this looks very much like it would your NECA animated Ninja Turtles would be at home in here. Like it looks
kind of looks like the Technodrome.
doesn't it? Yeah, doesn't
Yeah.
it look sort of Ninja Turtle-ish?
Yeah, like Shredder,
Like
Bebop,
put
and Rocksteady.
Donatello at that, like doing some kind of
It's
That would-
1980s
Button
technology.
Yeah,
Hey,
Usagi
Bob,
sitting there in the middle,
Yeah,
chilling, having a taco.
you guys tried to convince me to get this thing. Let's
we're
do
trying
it.
to talk Craig.
Let's
about
get
it.
it.
Yeah,
Bebop
I don't
Turtles
hate it. You should get it.
Yeah, Craig, I think you need this. Plus, this cat's lair will go well with your actual cat.
Cats. That's what I'm saying. Our house is a cat's lair.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm excited. I can't wait for them to announce it because for every person who's excited about it, there's going to be like 10 people who want it and can't get it and throw a fucking fit about the price,
That's okay. We'll read about it.
which will be just fun to look at. But yeah, Kyle's going to come on next week. I think we're going to talk about this and we're going to talk about
Hey, Kyle, how's that cat lair, Kyle?
That's exactly what we're gonna do.
we're not going to do that. But we are going to be kind to our guest next week. He's taking time out of his extremely busy life, getting ready for
Are we
Comic-Con.
ever mean to our guests?
No, I don't
No.
think so.
Thank
No.
you.
No, we're always respectful.
Hey, Kip's Toys has just woke up in the UK. Happy birthday, Jacob. That's nice.
Oh,
It's
thank
his
you.
birthday in
As
the UK already?
as a present, Kip's Toys, you could like this video because we are at 147 and we need 200 in the next, I don't know, half an hour.
20 minutes. Yeah, come
20
on.
Give
minutes.
us that present.
262 people watching, so I don't know.
Mhm.
Let's I think this is gonna be $700. That's my guess. That's my official guess.
Okay.
700. This or a ghost? What do you do?
Ghost.
Ghost all the way.
Ghost all the way.
Ghost
But
all
I
the
want
way.
but Thundercats has a huge like diehard dedicated fan base, and I want this for them. I'm gonna be cheering them on from the sidelines.
This does make me want to go back and try to buy the minifigs from the 80s of Thundercats.
You need them.
Oh, but they're expensive. But you are correct. I need them. So what am I supposed to do? I don't know.
So
Life's
this-
hard.
It is hard. This leads me to the overall question. We can kind of wrap up this discussion on the crowdfunding projects. Is this too much? Like we didn't
Yeah.
even talk about the fact that Marvel is going to be teasing. They might announce something at the same time as Star Wars and
Don't do that, guys.
G.I. Joe, right? Doesn't G.I. Joe have a
GI Joe's is going.
helicopter right now?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's ongoing right now, and I mean, boy, not looking good for Mattel Creations if the WCW one failed and then the Jurassic Park one's struggling. I mean, where do you?
Well, I mean, it's no better than Hasbro. Hasbro hasn't had, the only G.I. Joe has had successful Haslabs
Can I put on my
in the
tin?
last couple of years.
Can I put on my
Tinfoil hat? Yeah.
Can I put on my tinfoil hat conspiracy?
Is that a G.I. Joe character? Is there a
Tinfoil.
tinfoil hat?
tinfoil? Yeah, tinfoil hat.
Real
He's a conspiracy
folding hat
theory
action.
guy.
Duke!
Duke, those are chemtrails. Be careful.
Ley lines! Ley lines, Duke.
Just conspiracy. Craig's conspiracy moment. It's a new segment we're gonna do. Every week.
Oh, can we get an intro?
Yeah, Abby, give me my intro music.
Da, 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 da. It's Craig's conspiracy theories.
There we go.
Nice. That was good.
Cool.
Pretty good.
The earth is flat.
What if it's not even toy
Ewok
related?
Village confirmed.
COVID was executed by the government in order to keep us indoors and distracted from the. I don't know.
From 9/11.
Yeah, that's a great plan.
Yeah.
Let's give everybody colds.
Jeez, okay, Craig.
Okay.
They'll be sniffling so hard they won't see the. I don't know. Anyways, here's my conspiracy theory. What if the Star Wars team? What if they don't want to do Haslabs anymore? They're purposefully tanking,
Sabotaging?
They're self-sabotaging another TVC Haslab to eventually get rid of the TVC line.
To get rid of the TVC line?
And go full Black Series.
Well, that's one good way to get me to stop buying Star Wars.
Wait, this is funny, Mistletoe. A conspiracy theory guy, G.I. Joe, would be absolutely correct. Yeah. Oh, God damn it. I mean, oh, man. I wasn't even going to go to the G.I. Joe panel this year, but after how much fun I had at last year's.
They have a good team. I'm excited to go too.
Yeah, I like Lenny and Emily.
Carl.
Lenny and Carl.
Oh God.
I like them too.
Yeah.
That's for the Simpsons, right?
That's what.
Okay.
Yes.
I like Lenny and Carl, but I like Lenny and Emily. I don't actually believe that, but I do wonder if they do the Ghost and it doesn't fund, if they would use that as a way to say like, well, we tried to give you guys this premium ship and it didn't do well, so we know we're gonna have to scale back Vintage Collection even more. I don't know, maybe.
Well, after the last two that failed, and the first one to fail was Black Series.
Well, they were both Black Series. The second one was the Black Series, but it was the lightsaber. The
Still Black Series. So Black Series tells me that it's nothing but a series of failures. And that means it is time for the Black Series to end and focus solely on the legacy scale 3.75.
There you go.
So let it be written.
With our lives.
So let it be done.
There you go.
So let it be done. 3.75. That's my psalm.
All right. Well, there was Craig's
nice,
conspiracy theory moment of the week. I'm getting pretty good at that. I'm like the Joe Rogan of toy podcasters.
Yeah.
A lot of bad sound.
A lot of bad a lot of bad sound
Yeah,
bites.
there's just
Ryan's like up the beat.
Too much to pull. That just
yeah.
Nobody take us out of context. We're bleeding heart liberals. We're leftists. Remember, Abby, you're supposed to wave our cape.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Okay.
it was from last week. Anyways. Yeah, there it is.
There's my cat. My pride ribbons for my cats.
Donatello, Leonardo.
All right, so that's all I got. There wasn't a whole lot of other news, but there was one. There was a pre-order that went up today that I know Ryan's excited about, so I wanted to make sure to bring it up. It's 2 new McFarlane DC Multiverse figures.
Ooh,
the first one being this Hush Superman.
That's pretty dope.
Yeah,
big chest on that boy.
Yeah,
weird in the midsection, but okay.
It's a big boy.
Yeah, he's a big boy. I don't know if I get it, but I like it.
I actually saw some comic company is doing a foil variant cover of the Death of Superman that's going to be available at Comic-Con. I thought that was kind of cool because I was obsessed with Death of Superman as a kid because I just couldn't believe they would go there. All right, cool. Really great banter.
Great banter.
I have nothing to say about that. Yeah.
Ryan, walk me through this one.
So this is the Tim Drake Robin, my favorite Robin, the Robin I grew up with, and this is in his classic suit that he debuted in with the green mask and the I don't know what those are on the sleeves, just the bumps or whatever. Anyways, the ridges. Yeah, This is a great toy. And I told myself I wasn't going to buy any more multiverse figures, but you know how that goes when you're a toy collector and you say you're not going to buy anything. And then...
Oh, it's literally, if you say you're not going to buy a certain line...
Oh, yeah, you've pretty much told the world you're
the next thing you buy.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm done with Star Wars.
So I want this one to go with my other Dick Grayson Robin. So I guess I'm collecting Robins now. But this is great. This is such a cool looking figure. I think this one, the photo, I'm hoping the toy looks just as good as it does in this photo because
I love that.
For this is so good.
That provocative pose. It's great.
Yeah.
Somebody, Ray Deathray says it looks like he's posing for Instagram.
He is, though.
There's a flex and a squeeze and a tuck and a twist going on.
Ooh, nice. Abby.
Cone Filler says, I'm waiting for McFarlane to do the rest of the animated Teen Titans. Cyborg looks so good, but he's lonely.
They do need to do that. I agree. I'm with Cone Killer on this one.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Thank you, Cone Killer.
Yeah, thank you, Cone Killer. That's a good comment.
So yeah, by the way, guys, it's the 4th of July, and there's almost 300 people watching us, so we appreciate you being here. We had some really good discussion on crowdfunding and Haslab, so if you missed it, make sure that you watch the replay. I'm personally, whatever happens, like we are, Ryan unfortunately won't be with us at Comic-Con, but you will be holding down the fort and streaming, and we'll be covering the news. We'll be doing a lot of content. We do have a panel. I want to plug that. Saturday, 2:00 Comic-Con, us with Pixel Dan and Geek Dad Life. I should actually put Geek Dad Life. Jay's running it's his panel. I don't want to bury
We are grateful to accompany Jay.
We are grateful for him to put that on, and Matt Hatter will be with us too. We'll be talking about Comic-Con exclusives, toys. It'll be great. So
live sad comments.
Ooh, should we do our first ever live sad comments?
Yeah,
you should.
We'll have plenty to because the Star Wars panel's Friday, so we'll have 24 hours to
collect
to go. But I just imagine
we're gonna get them live. I'm gonna get them live. I'm not gonna find them online. I'm just gonna hear them.
Yeah.
What I'm seeing, I don't know what this is. I'm seeing like a pixelated animated head of Jake with his mouth gaping open, like an old NES game, and sad comments just flying into his mouth all over Comic-Con.
That's an interesting way to.
That's what's happening.
Hey, that's my little dream. That's my little piece of the puzzle.
My doctor said I can't do anything where comments fly at my face.
Clueless.
Clueless.
So, anyways, let's roundtable this, and then we'll move on to sad comments and giveaways and all that. Ryan, any last thoughts on upcoming Haslabs? And if it is a ghost, I'm sorry for you, but if it is, will you back it, or what will be your price point that you won't back it? Like, what is your cutoff? Let's say it's great.
It's like the best thing I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah, let's say
it automatically comes with the entire crew.
Comes with the whole crew, and it also comes with like the Carmen Electra Sports Illustrated swimsuit edition from 1996,
and with Dennis Rodman as well.
It's in a 1-to-1 scale Dennis Rodman statue. So your perfect Haslab.
What is your perfect Haslab?
What
Sports and Star Wars? God damn. And it comes with, and Dennis Rodman for some reason has a Stanley Cup with NWO spray painted on the Stanley Cup.
Yep.
That'd be the best thing.
So your perfect Star Wars Ghost Haslab. How much?
I mean, if people are saying it's gonna it's such a big ship, but so is the Razor Crest, and even that is still scaled down. You know what I mean? Like I think people are thinking it's gonna be like not like 1-to-1, but like perfectly to scale with everything else. But we've never had that with any vehicle, any large vehicle. So I don't. If it's 600, I guess it's 600. If the internet is right, which it's 90% wrong most of the time. So if the 10% gets a win, sorry, I'm dawdling here trying to.
Well, while you dawdle, this is a really funny comment from Brian Brink. Jake is in the panel, just repeats what someone just said, but in a different voice.
Yeah.
That's pretty good. You know what? I think 450 would probably be my cutoff.
Okay.
But we'll see. I want to see that. I want to see what this Haslab actually is. Like, what if it's a Death Star? Like, what if it's a Death Star, Craig? Like, that's how I'm feeling right now.
You know what? We've got 2 weeks of dreaming about that, and then we'll all be brought to reality.
After 8 months of dreaming of Haslabs, Craig, this is going to come to a very sad end, I feel, in a couple of weeks.
What if it's Padme?
Roll goal here. Yeah. Oh, dude,
I'm going to... If it's
Padme Haslab.
I found another thing that was in one of those containers was my KFC Padme cup, you know, with the torso or whatever.
Yeah, I'm like looking around because I have it.
Yeah, because I swear you got it too.
I do.
That's coming with me to Celebration Japan. I'm drinking at it.
Hell yes, absolutely. That's your carry-on.
I'm gonna walk. They're gonna have the Ghost on display. I'm gonna walk into the Hasbro booth and I'm gonna look at the team and go, to me, there'll always be that little Ewok village.
Why did you spoil that here? You should have made that a YouTube short, Craig. And
I could still do it.
Yeah, everyone forget Craig just said that.
Yeah, we have time. Yeah,
timestamp this. Craig, edit all the shit we said tonight. Edit that out.
Yeah, there's some. Yeah. Anyways, Jacob. Any final? I'm just monitoring the chat.
I know.
There's some weird stuff going on in there.
Moving right along.
Jacob, any final thoughts on all these?
Is this all? Okay, back to us.
Yeah.
Let's keep it going.
There you go, Stormfire. Not a big Star Wars fan, but for a 1/12 scale Dennis Rodman, I would back that. Yeah, that's what the Hasbro Star Wars team's going to announce. You've been asking for it. The Worm.
Yeah.
Dennis Rodman doing the Worm.
Gaming great. Dennis Rodman.
Gaming great Dennis Rodman. WCW NWO Revenge.
Yeah.
Oh, man. All right, Jake, any final thoughts on this stuff?
No, it's just a lot of Haslabs, a lot of not Haslabs, but a lot of crowdfunding happening at once. And I'm glad that I'm not a fan of any of the I'm a fan of a couple, but the one I don't know what it is, and the one that I'm the biggest fan of is not going to fund, so I don't have to worry about it.
There you go.
There you go.
There you go. And I do want to plug.
These companies need to stop putting pressure on us, the fans, to make toys happen. This is stressful.
It's not our job. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm having toy anxiety.
Someone should do something with that name.
The store or the show?
The store.
Anyways, guys, we're not making this giveaway.
We're not going to make the giveaway. Right. Sorry. We're gonna have to,
well, you know what? Let's blame the fans.
I don't think so.
Yeah, let's do like what a toy company would do.
Yeah.
Hey.
Wow. Guess you don't like free stuff.
Yeah.
Just leaving toys on the table.
Toys on the table.
How many
toys
likes
on the table and a suit?
162.
Whew, we're falling way short. Must be a bunch of bots watching tonight.
This episode was so good.
I like the part where Craig B came out right.
167.
Okay, so we'll see. We'll do sad comments, and if we don't hit it, then we won't do the giveaway. But I do want you guys to win, so keep hitting that like button. Another Punk Chef YHS where the fans are blamed first. We should make that a shirt.
Yes.
By the way, Plastic Bubble, thank you so much for the super chat, but there's no words. So if you put another comment in,
if you have words, let us know what they are.
We'll read them.
We will read them. Yeah. Let's go ahead and plug Patreon because we do have Extreme Toy Anxiety coming up afterwards. And what Extreme Toy Anxiety is our Patreon after show. And you can get it, watch it every week along with all of our other bonus content. Patreon.com/yeshavesome for as little as $5 a month and open up a complete archive, literally years of content. So let's get over to patreon.com. You guys
sign up.
Get in on the Extreme Toy Anxiety after show tonight.
Get in on all the good stuff.
James Vinipole, what's he say?
Guys, from a former prize winner's perspective, Craig treats the winners well. Hit that like.
Yes.
You know what? Actually,
more like James Vinipole.
The guy who won the Obi-Wan figure a couple weeks ago, it came back. The box came back, returned to sender. The address was wrong or something.
Oh, no.
So I'm resending that. And then,
I did my first giveaway on Gotham.
I thought you were going to say.
Gave away a NECA belt.
Oh, yeah.
Plastic Bubble followed up and said, I really look forward to watching every week.
Thank you, Plastic Bubble.
Thank you.
Genuinely, sincerely, no bullshit. Thank you.
Yeah, that kind of reminds me of that plastic bubble that covers all of the flat earth we live on.
What the fuck?
Should we do some sad comments?
Sure.
Yeah, let's hear what the
let's do it. Let's do it.
All right, cool. So Abigail, what's sad comments for the noobs?
Well, we say we're giving a voice to the voiceless, but it's more than that. There's people out there that are unhappy with the things that they're getting from toy companies, and they need a place to go and speak about it. And we like to go and find those places, which are usually on social media forums on Facebook or Instagram. And we like to read those comments out, mostly for our entertainment, but also because, and we like to let people know what's going on in the world and in the drama in the toy world. So that's what sad comments is. Yeah. And Jacob Walsh is the star. Sorry to put you up to that, but it's true.
You're on the pedestal now.
Yeah.
Yep.
So enjoy.
Welcome to the greatest show.
You're the voice of the fans, Jacob Walsh.
Real quick, Wamzula Steak says, what happened to the Bolivia Simpsons guy? So that was a story from a couple weeks ago. I am sending him the apron. Super7 sent the Moe's apron. I did give out our PO box for people to send donations to send to Bolivia, but nothing's come as of yet. But that's okay. He's gonna get his Simpsons apron, and that's even like way better than a bunch of other.
Did you see
awards.
Beducci doing that, like the real Ghostbusters version of The Simpsons on the couch?
No. Is it great?
It's amazing. He also did another mashup of My Pet Muncher.
I like the sound of that. Yeah.
Yeah, I bet you do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love Muncher. Okay. Spits metal.
Yeah. Okay, Jake, you're up.
Jake, where's our first sad comment from tonight?
Indiana Jones. Not the movie. The Hasbro,
Hasbro.
Unveiled a new wave of Indiana Jones.
Okay.
Now, the guy who left this comment,
Yeah.
his profile picture, this is on Instagram, and I'm not going to say his name, but I'm going to describe his profile picture because it's like the Hasbro, the Hasbro like square, it's like a blue square with the stuff inside. It's the square, but the symbol is like a hand flipping the bird.
Oh, okay. So
his Instagram profile image is him saying "fuck Hasbro."
Well, okay.
Oh, that's already so aggressive.
It's very aggressive. Yeah.
All right. Indiana Jones, new wave of figures. I believe, what was it? The Dial of Destiny? I don't know. Here we go.
Yeah.
Sad comments coming at you.
No Mola Ram, no money. And every time you start a new line, I will remind everyone of this disgrace. I wouldn't have bothered to buy a single one of these if I had known Mola Ram wasn't getting made, and I'm sure others wouldn't have either. So you can keep your worthless third wave, Disney. You are an absolute joke, and you'll never get another dollar from me.
Wow. Take the money back.
Wow. Passionate
Okay.
Indiana Jones fan.
Mhm.
Yeah.
All right.
I want to be the accountability buddy to all these guys who say they're never going to spend another dollar on a Hasbro.
And don't let them.
Yeah.
No. Slap. You just show up in Target and slap it out of their hand.
No.
You promised. You said. You made the post.
I'm like, on January 14th,
You got a little thing of water.
Yeah.
Ammonia.
Rolled up newspaper.
Just taking them out one by one.
No.
That'd be a great YouTube video. Hi, we're at Target. We have plenty of people out here saying they're never going to give another dollar to Hasbro. We're here to make sure they keep their word. All right, Jake, what's the next one?
What's he doing at the Disney gate? Get out of here.
Ah.
You're not allowed
this
on the
is-
Indiana Jones ride.
This is a Star Wars. This is on the tees for the Haslab.
Okay.
This is on that.
All right, here we go. Haslab tees. Should be a nice rational comment here. Here we go. Abby, do you play Magic the Gathering?
I have not ever played, but I would be interested in it.
All right, here we go. Sad comment.
The so-called Star Wars fans won't back this. Let's check the list. It doesn't come with enough. It costs too much. I don't like the tiers. Why is a company crowdfunding? Why do I have to wait a year? The box is windowless. A YouTuber said it's not a good value, and I don't have a mind of my own, so the YouTuber is right. Let the fun not begin.
Oh.
Wait a
Is
minute.
that like a
No, but so this is a very interesting sad comment because
Well, because he's
like-
kind of making fun of
he's kind
sad
of
comments.
what he's kind of
Yeah.
doing is he's saying, here's all the sad comments you're gonna get. And he's
Mhm.
not wrong.
yeah.
Yeah.
My God, he's brilliant.
Wow.
I want to book him on the show.
Yeah. I'm impressed, honestly.
By the way, guys, I just want to let you here's me in 3 weeks. Listen, do I think the Ghost is a cool ship? Yes, but the value's not there.
I backed it.
YouTuber.
Yeah.
I said the value wasn't there.
I know
all right.
after shipping and currency exchange, it cost more than my rent, but I still backed it. That'll be me.
Stormfire, Jacob and Silent Craig beating up people from the internet that buy new Hasbro rays. Yep.
Yep, that's what's gonna
Yeah,
happen.
that's what they do.
Hello. Jacob, do we have any more?
I got one more, but it's like a conversation. I like these conversations.
Me too. This is kind of like
Yeah.
it's like a premium sad comment almost.
Yeah, we need to plan these out better so that we can read them like scripts.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
But next time. Next time.
Yeah.
Next time, guys. Next time.
I kind of
Next
want to
time.
get into Chat GPT and ask it to write a sad comment. I might do one of those after Jake. All right, Jake, what do we got here?
This is on NECA made a post showing off an alien figure.
Okay.
People don't like that.
Wow, you're hitting all the brands tonight. This is great.
NECA and Hasbro, yeah.
All of them.
All of them.
All right, here we go. NECA, new alien figure. They've been
It's
claiming.
not a new alien figure. It's just a picture of an alien figure.
It's just a picture of an alien.
It's not a reveal. It's just an old figure of an alien.
It's just NECA going.
It's
This
not
is
new.
a thing that exists. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, here we go.
Facehugger Friday, and what do we see? Another TMNT announcement and a Halloween Kills figure. Either NECA is sitting on the alien's license for some reason, or the line is dead. I'm saying it's done. Here's a reply. I swear all I see from them is TMNT. It's kind of frustrating as I primarily only collect their figures from the horror genre. And I have a collection of Aliens and Predator, and I've been patiently waiting for the confirmed Ultimate Wolf and Pred Alien since they were confirmed in 2018. And there hasn't been a single bit of information since. We got a great Fireteam Elite Aliens, 40th anniversary Aliens figures, and some Predators, but not a peep about these two. I've been absolutely dying to get my hands on a Pred Alien for the collection, and all we've got was a reply to a comment recently saying nothing as of yet. At least the Michael Myers figure they announced was a pleasant change from constant TMNT. Here's the last reply. I feel your pain. We collect the same stuff. I don't know if they are sitting on the licenses per Disney's instructions, or they are waiting for the Alien Hulu series to spark interests. But the lack of communication is beyond frustrating and a huge slap in the face to the fans.
Damn.
That's a lot of weight in there.
My favorite part is when he goes, "We collect the same stuff.
We collect the same. I feel your pain." It's like,
Brother, it's me, it's you. Hey, we collect the same thing.
Yeah.
This
Blame
war.
Alien Covenant. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what's happening. It's like we're both doing it without realizing.
This
it.
war."
Oh, you fucking yeah.
Okay, guys, I'm not gonna lie to you. I went to Chat GPT and I said, "Give me an example of an angry toy collector leaving an Instagram comment." I'm gonna read what. This might be a new segment here. If you're not familiar with Chat GPT, it's AI based
184 likes, by the way, if we can
text.
Oh, we're getting close, y'all. Thank
AI.
you.
Yeah, let's get it.
All right, here we go.
16.
All right, this is an AI generated sad comment, first time ever. Username Angry Collector 85. Comment angry face emoji. Are you kidding me? These Star Wars figures are an absolute ripoff. I can't believe they have the audacity to charge such exorbitant prices for tiny pieces of plastic. The quality has gone downhill, and the paint jobs look like they were done by a blind Wookiee.
Wow, quicker and
Hold on,
wit than
hold on.
most comments. Okay.
I've been collecting for years, and it's a disgrace to see how they're exploiting our love of these characters. Hasbro, you should be ashamed of yourselves.
Oh.
Facepalm emoji. Save your credits, folks. These figures are not worth the carbonite they're frozen in. Hashtag toy collecting
What the
disappointment.
That was way better written.
Hey, sad commenters, your jobs are all taken.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Dude, the bots are leaving the best sad comments now.
Why
Best
didn't
stuff
you-
comes from bots these days.
Well, you could probably thank Craig and I for that.
Oh man, I feel like we should do another one. We'll do another one of those on Extreme.
Yeah, we'll do it on.
Well, that's
Extreme.
all Extreme's going to be tonight. Is 30 minutes of that.
AI sad comments.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Oh man, that
We
was.
made
Well,
it.
I don't.
By the way, everyone's saying that you could tell it's not real because
It's too funny.
it's very funny. Like that last line, these figures are not worth the carbonite they're frozen in.
No,
That's
they look
funny.
like they're painted by a blind Wookiee?
I believe that's
Blind
what the
Wookiee?
comment was,
Mhm.
which is not.
Brilliant.
It's
That's
for
pretty good.
artificial intelligence to be saying that kind of comments. Actually, not very nice.
Well, that means you're out of the job too because it's funny.
Don't you mean extinct?
Nice.
Are we? Did we hit our giveaway?
No, we're at 186. It's not happening. 244 in the live watching, but 186
Couldn't do
looks
it.
like
People just
looks
don't.
like they don't want it.
People don't want to hit that like button. tonight.
Yeah,
They
if
don't
you
just-
want to
stay
leave
upsetting.
toys on the table.
Nobody wants free stuff. It's all right.
I
Whatever.
guess you
Well,
don't like stuff.
we'll do a giveaway.
Let's
next
give
week.
hey, let's give it away in Extreme. Who the fuck?
Guess that's what we'll do. If you're part of the Patreon,
Yeah.
come
Yeah.
on over. Whoa,
Tommy.
interesting. Tommy just bought 13 likes.
Wow.
Whoa! You can turn likes into dollars. That's,
Yep, we've
that
always
is-
said that.
Yes,
We've
that's
always
currency.
said that. That's always said. But it's episode number 1.
We said that.
Wow.
Likes are
into
actually
dollars.
dollars.
Holy shit.
Mhm.
They
All right.
are, but it's actually $13 per one like.
Yep. So we're gonna need. Let's see.
Oh!
The price of likes is
We're gonna need
increasing.
$130.
Mhm.
Should we just do it?
Let's do
Yeah,
it.
let's do
Tommy-
it.
Tommy's
All
the
right,
savior.
he did
Yes.
Hey, I'm
Yes.
guys, because we're running a little bit.
Hey,
behind.
also, we're at 196, so we're getting there anyway. So,
Fuck,
all
do
right,
we have
let's
to
just
send
do
him
it.
money
Tommy
back?
was just the savior of
No,
the show.
Not if you do it right now.
All right, here we go. Here we go. The form has been put. Everybody has exactly 90 seconds to fill out this form. All right, and I'm gonna load up the race. Abigail,
Yeah.
plug something.
Sure. I already plugged Patreon. We also have a Facebook group for those of you who are still using Facebook. It's pretty much the only reason I'm on Facebook. If you search for Yes Have Some Podcast Group Therapy, you will find our closed group, and you can ask to join, and one of us on the screen will probably approve you, or one of our other wonderful admins will. But it's a closed space that we've been running now for like 6, almost 7 years, where people can talk about collectibles, toys, movies,
200 likes.
things
We
of this
did it, we
stress.
hit
but
it.
we did it. We did it. I
Thank
can
you,
stop
guys.
talking.
Tommy,
But yeah,
thank
go ahead
you.
and join Group Therapy.
Hey, I do want to say one thing because I know
Hey, we're good.
we've been plugging the Patreon tonight, and I'm going to put the form again in the chat. One of the coolest parts of the Patreon is that you have exclusive access to the Discord, and it's really fun. There's always really great conversation going in there about movies,
all kinds of shit. Like there's
movies,
just
toys,
all kinds of
music,
stuff.
Mhm,
food,
mhm.
and you know,
And you can post sad comments in there too, and we
Yeah, if they're good, we'll read them.
them.
there you go. There
Yeah.
you
That's a great place to go and hang out.
go. So yeah, let's see here. I'm looking at the form. 69 people have entered already. All right, so we got 30 more seconds, and then we're gonna do this race. This was really fun tonight, guys. The link for Extreme Toy Anxiety has been posted on Patreon as well as in the Discord. We'll be getting on that show as soon as we finish here. If you win the contest, just DM us at YHS Podcast on Instagram or Twitter with your shipping address, and we will make sure we will get it out to you.
Another Punk Chef, I just added you to the Instagram. There is for Patreon members, there is a Patreon only Instagram, and if anybody is waiting to get in, let one of us know, because we don't. There's a
DM
lot
us
of
on Patreon.
Yeah, because there's a lot of requests to get in there, but we don't just go through and confirm them all, because I'm like, oh, is this a Patreon person or is this just somebody who saw a YHS? You know what I mean?
Yeah. We need to know.
So let us know if you've requested to get in, so we're not just letting anybody in there.
Yeah, and the Instagram is really cool too, because like when we're out at Comic-Con, we'll post
there'll be a lot of stuff from Comic-Con,
exclusive content. All right, guys, I'm closing this down. We have 80 people entering. Only one will win, so I'm entering the names right now. I'm going to share the screen, and we'll go ahead and see who will win.
Abby, how tall are you?
Wow, that information is classified. No, 5'2".
Right.
Like a G.I. Joe. You're 5'2".
Everyone's questions are getting answered tonight.
Hey, Johnny. Johnny did a little super chat.
Johnny, thank you so much, man.
Thanks, dude.
Thanks, Johnny.
You've been hanging out and supporting us for a while.
Appreciate it.
Yeah.
Yep. Thank you, Johnny. Amazing artist too. Go follow him on Instagram, everyone.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. Let's share the screen here. Let's get this bad boy going, and let's see who's going to walk away with the brand.
We should commission Johnny to do something for us.
Yeah, we should.
Yeah.
Like I want a visualization of a sad comment.
Yeah.
Artistic interpretation. All right, so we are good. We've got all of our names in the list here. No, we don't. We got 6 names.
I was like, there's 5 people.
Let me go ahead and add everybody in here.
Jennifer Lawrence.
Hold on, everybody. Sorry. Hold on. Jennifer Lawrence is here? Star of stage and screen?
Yeah, I don't know why she's watched. Well, I think she collects toys.
That's what I heard.
Okay. Well,
yeah.
Fuck. Okay. I know what's happening. Sorry, everybody. I have to sign in. It's just give me 1 second. Just give me 1 second.
What's happening?
Yeah, so hey Jake, went down.
Everybody forgets how to talk.
Just Ryan, just tell Abby what other X-Men episodes she needs to watch.
Oh, well, Dark Phoenix Saga, because
started. Yes, I love Dark Phoenix. Yes,
or just start it from the beginning.
I did, and now I'm just jumping back in. I'm like,
Night of the Sentinels, that first episode.
Love that. Seen it.
Bad.
First season I've watched all the way through.
When did you do all this?
We've seen Night of the Sentinels since
back.
Pizza Hut.
Yeah, we've been knowing about that.
Good.
I remember when we went to Comic-Con last year, we were privy to a panel where they talked about that. Specifically like the representation of mutants as like marginalized people, and I was super interested, so I went and watched those fucking episodes.
Hey, I got a quick question for you guys before we do this race, and I know we're holding up the race and going a little long, but in the 90s X-Men, they were always hanging out at the mall, Jubilees, eating chili cheese fries in the arcade, that kind of thing. Yeah. So if they were going to do the MCU version now of X-Men, and you needed to kick it off with something similar, would you still just like say, fuck it, the malls are still banging in the MCU, or would you do something different?
They'd be on the Discord.
Listen, we all went, we went to London last month, and we went to a mall in London that felt like we were in 1993. There were like young people. It was 2-story. All the stores were open. Yep. And we were like, what the fuck is this? So I guess some malls are still open. Or just set the X-Men in the 90s. Who cares? Let them mess up with the timeline. I don't know.
Yeah, who really cares at this point, right? Like,
they don't.
Yeah. Screw it.
Jamelyn Parks, thank you for the super chat. Want to plug the indie Kickstarter for the Odious 112 figure? Back Odious or else. I feel bad. I don't even know what that is, but I want everyone to back it. That's really kind of you.
Back Odious.
We'll learn more about it. We'll talk about it next time. How about that?
Yeah, for sure.
There you go. All right, guys, let's do this.
There's knives on there, so I'm in.
Knives out.
Odious 1/12 scale figure by Unparalleled Universe. It's a Sam Squatch. Sam Squatch with a flannel shirt.
Yes. Yeah.
All right, I want to talk about that after this race.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, let's talk about it next week.
All right,
It's still
cool.
going, so.
Let's
Sounds
kick it off. Yes.
All right, here we go. On your marks, get set. May the best person win.
Who's ahead? What's happening?
Scott's in the lead right now in the
See,
ATS
quit
team.
moving up quick.
The state, another pug chef's
Another
back
punk chef's
there.
coming in.
You can't really. It's not till the end until you really know.
Come on, Quip.
Come on, Quip.
Congratulate
Oh.
those that are doing well in the beginning.
I wish people were actually controlling this at home, like hit their keyboards.
Hit
as
those
fast-
buttons, folks.
Yeah. Oh,
See how fast
Like,
you hit that button.
NES Olympics, right? Where you just tap the
Oh, yeah.
buttons? Yeah.
All right, guys, we got 24 seconds left in this race. We are giving away a NECA Casey Jones Phantom of the Opera Universal Monster figure. David Hefner coming in from the back.
Mhm.
The Cloverfield Monster is trying to hang it in there.
Easy.
Easy E in the bottom
Coming in.
corner.
Yeah.
Wow, he's just
Uh-oh.
killing it.
Moving.
Somebody's
quickly.
coming. Who is this? Who is
Stephen
this?
Lawrence at the heels of Easy
Flash!
E.
Flash is
Whoa.
making a run for it.
Whoa, Flash coming in.
Flash. Oh,
David!
Flash.
It's David. David Hefner.
David,
Oh, David.
brother to Hugh.
Clover coming from behind.
Congratulations, Dave Hefner. You are the winner. All you got to do is DM us on Instagram or Twitter at YHS Podcast with your shipping address, and we will make sure that you get your Phantom of the Opera figure. Thank you once again to Mr. Skylar Davis for donating this week.
Yeah, thanks.
Thank you, Skylar.
He messaged me the other day. He's like, today's my birthday, and to celebrate, I want to donate a prize for the giveaway. I was like, man, we've really tricked everybody into thinking that we've brainwashed everybody.
That's so nice. No, literally.
Yeah,
that's
that's awesome.
No, that is very
Yeah,
nice. And happy
selfless
birthday,
act.
Skylar.
Happy birthday.
Happy
Yeah.
birthday, Skylar.
most selfless listener.
It's very good.
Thank
He's
you.
a great guy. We hung out.
Hey,
at-
I see Mitchell's in the chat. What's up, Mitchell?
Mitchell is where is
What's up,
he?
I feel like I
Mitchell?
haven't seen him in a while. Yeah.
Hey, Mitchell.
Is he in there?
Mitchell. He's in there.
Yeah,
somewhere.
Brinkley Studios. I see him in
Oh,
there.
cool.
Oh.
Toy Art says mine didn't get out of the gate. Yeah, actually, we just got an update for the race. They just had to put down one of the Cloverfield monsters. They shot him in the head.
Oh my god.
No.
What's
the last
We
race.
just
Boy.
interviewed his trainer. He's like, yeah, well, this is our fourth Cloverfield monster to break a leg right out of the gate. We just had to put him down.
Oh, man. Okay.
Anyways, tonight was fun. Hey, join us for Extreme Toy Anxiety. It's coming up next for
Mhm.
Abigail Gardner,
Yeah.
Jacob Walsh,
Yep.
Ryan Dole,
Mhm.
and
Hey.
the entire chat. Thank you for being here. We'll
Yeah.
see you next week for Toy Anxiety. My name is Craig Goldberg. Do yourself a favor. Buy a toy. Bye.
Bye.
Bye, y'all.
Fun begins. This is where the fun begins. This is where the fun. This is where the fun. This is where the fun.